Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto for another video review. This time we have Guylian, I think it's Guylian or Guylian, how you want to pronounce it. It's Belgian chocolate, so presumably it's pronounced in the Belgian way. And it's artisanal Belgian chocolates, or artisanal Belgian chocolates. It says there. So, special request from subscriber and follower on Twitter, Luke Harrigan. So hello Luke. These are his favourite chocolates, so I do apologise in advance if I don't quite appreciate them as much as you do. But I'm sure I will, so we'll see. Or at least, even if I do half as much, I'm sure it'll still be very, 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 very nice. So yes, this is a special request by him. So to be honest with you, they are lovely chocolates. So from what I remember, it's been a while. So I thought definitely something I need to review. So he was spot on with asking me to do it. So basically, I don't think it says seashells on the packet, but in the past they were always referred to as Guylian seashells, I think. But it doesn't actually mention it anywhere on here, so I don't know whether. I'm sure they look the same, so I don't know. Yeah, a bit of an odd one there. Checking my microphone's recording. Yeah, so I think a bit of an odd one, but basically they do look like seashells, and I'm sure they've not changed. So so there we go. So as you can see, I think there's some like presumably milk chocolate ones with white chocolate on the side. And there's darker chocolate ones here, or at least they look to be different anyway. And they're filled with a praline centre, I guess, which I think presumably is like that in the middle. You can see like an almondy thing there. I assume it's an almond anyway. Could be wrong, but I'm quite sure it is. No, maybe not. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a hazelnut. Looks like a hazel. I mean, well, I'm not a nut expert. Oh yeah, there you go. Well, maybe seahorses actually. Project Seahorses. So it says Project Seahorse there, which is strange. But and having said that, looking at that one very closely, it does look like a seahorse. So I don't know. Maybe they're seahorses, not seashells. Maybe both. I mean, that's definitely a seashell. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not a seafood expert either, so cockles, I have no idea. They could be anything. But they look nice, that's the important thing. Oh yeah, hazelnut praline. So there you go. I always thought praline was an almond, but maybe it's hazelnut. So yeah. So finest Belgian chocolates with hazelnut praline filling. There you go. So maybe I'm more of a nut expert, because I thought that looked like a hazelnut. Okay, and it's got the Guylian quality signature. So each Guylian Belgian chocolate has the artist G signature. This is our quality guarantee that you will have a superior chocolate experience. Yes, there we go. Oh, very nice. So filled Belgian chocolates, praline 65%. And you can see on the back there, it's got some nice few chocolates there, and there's the seashell with a coffee. I do always have a nice cup of coffee when just off screen when doing these reviews. So yes, definitely playing my part. Okay, well I think we best get into them. It does give you some calories on the back. It basically says per 100 grams, and the whole box itself is 250. So obviously you have to times it by 2.5. So it's 550 calories, 34 grams of fat, and 16 grams of which are saturates. So that's per 100 grams. So I'll probably do a caption to try and work out what that individually is per chocolate or something. Let's see if I can open it. It's got like a... Trying to find the opening, I can't find it. But it does have like a strip here, so one of those sort of tear things. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yes. Can't be kept on my chocolates for long. Okay. So that's off camera somewhere. Right, so there we go. So that's, I think we've already scanned the box, so that's ready to open. Okay. Right, so it looks to me, I mean, it doesn't say, it really doesn't say there's a difference from what I can see. But it definitely looks to me like we've got different types here. We've clearly got a lane of lighter ones here and a lane of dark ones, lighter ones, then darker ones. So yeah. I'm quite sure these are dark chocolate and these are milk chocolate. So you can see we've got 20 in here. No, sorry, 24 in here. So I'll do two different ones, I think. So you can see, so clearly seashell-like, and there's a darker one. Yeah. So there's clearly a difference in darkness, and even if I got the dark chocolate equivalent, you can clearly see the difference there. Yeah, okay. Alright, so tell you what, let's move on side for a moment. Let's give a so there we go. So we got chopped them mercilessly to pieces there. Do apologise, but yes, so you can see that filled with like a praline centre there. Yeah. So I think without further ado, I'll try the let's try the milk chocolate one. Wow. Wow, it's very soft. Oh, that's extremely soft. Well, so I'm just going to try this one as well. So, well, oh, they're really smooth and creamy. I definitely, I completely forgot. Well, I must say it's very difficult to tell the difference between the darker ones and the milk ones. To the point, maybe that's why I don't mention it on the box, because I'm assuming it is dark chocolate, but it's only skin deep really, because it's not deep enough, the chocolate, to basically for you to, as you saw a minute ago, it's just not deep enough. So I don't think I like myself can't taste the difference between them. And as you can see there, if I open that one, you can see it's really thin. It's mainly just the praline centre. When you consider it's only sort of marbled effect. So I think there is probably a subtle difference there, but if you're looking for a dark chocolate taste, you won't get it with these, or you won't particularly get a milk chocolate taste. But what you do get is a very smooth and creamy praline centre. I mean, look at it. It's a bit like the filling of I keep saying this really. I mean, it's unfair really to have this as the basis, the font of all creamy centres. But a Lindt Lindor, it's basically a bit like that in the middle, but a bit less sickly actually. It's it's definitely less sickly. I do like Lindt Lindors, but the big ball ones, or the regular ones, are just too. It's just a bit too sickly for me. But these are perfect. Obviously, it is a hazelnut filling, but it doesn't overly taste of hazelnut. So you've got like a very weak, weak's the wrong word, a very subtle hazelnut taste, so a bit like a Ferrero Rocher, but a bit more subtle than that. To the point where I don't think you'll mind if you're not a big hazelnut fan, because I'm not a big hazelnut fan, and I don't mind. Yeah, it's really nice. I think it's really smooth. The centre is really delicious. I mean, it's not too rich at all. It's perfect actually. I prefer it than the Lindt Lindors for me. But what the advantage I think the Lindt Lindors does have, I think, is probably the chocolate crispiness on the outside, the crunch, the big thick chocolate shell, which ironically these bean seashells don't have. It really is just all about the centre, and it's just covered in this just presumably to give it a bit of a mottled effect. The outside really, I think, doesn't really give you any. If there is a taste to the outside, it's very subtle and you just don't get it. But it is all about that centre, that creamy, smooth centre. So I think for me, maybe I would prefer a bit more of a chocolate shell on the outside and just that crunch. I mean, maybe it's a bit like the Lindors have got the chocolate shell, that you crunch into, which I really like, but the centre's too sickly for me. Whereas this one, the centre's just about right, but it doesn't have the chocolate shell. So, yeah, it's a difficult one, but as I say, I could keep munching these, and I do really like them. And I think with the Lindt Lindors, I'd probably get a bit sick after maybe 2 of them, because it's just too much. Whereas these ones, I have no problem I've already eaten 4 of them actually. Crikey. Yeah, so there you go. You see, so yeah, I do really like them. I think I'm not a big hazelnut fan, so I think I probably could do without that, and maybe some other flavour would be great. You know, maybe in the sort of flavours. You know, for me. So if they did anything, or like a different limited editions or whatever, I think that would be perfect for me. But you know, it's a really subtle hazelnut flavour. It's not really prominent at all. So these are perfectly fine for me, and it's a lovely texture. So I think definitely 4.5 out of 5 for me. These are really nice. But sorry, Luke, I probably don't appreciate them quite as much as you. I think these are probably a 6 out of 5 for you, aren't they? But but they're really nice. Yeah, they are really nice. And as I say, I think the centre is a better centre than the Lindors, which is a lovely centre, but just a bit too sickly for me, at least in the original one. But I just kind of wish perhaps they had different flavours in the middle, and perhaps a better sort of outside, just as some other, you know, as just as more of a crunchy chocolate maybe. But you know, they look really nice. They look lovely, don't they? You know, you can see a nice mottled effect. These are the same. Yeah. So they do look very nice indeed. Yes, gorgeous things. And just for the record, got a bit of a ruler here just to give them a measure. You can see the rough. It's about 3.5 centimeters long, 3 3/4, wide about 2.5 to 3 centimeters. Yeah, so they're quite substantial as well. So yeah, definitely recommended. And as I say, these are Luke's favourites. So and I can see why actually. You know, I think if you're inclined, as I say, to be more of a, you know, there's definitely something here for someone. These are really special chocolates. They really are tasty. They look lovely. You know, and I think I am kind of nitpicky in a way to say, you know, I wish maybe I had different flavours in them, but just because I'm not a particular fan of hazelnuts, so it doesn't do anything for me as such to having a hazelnut flavour, but I don't dislike it as a result of that. It's subtle enough to be okay. And as I say, it just doesn't have a chocolate outside, which I think would be nice just to bite into. But as I say, if you imagine the inside of a Lindor, or even just imagine these, it's all about that. It's so creamy and lovely, and it's the perfect balance of beautiful softness and flavour, but not being too rich. So they've really done that perfect, I think. Yeah. So thanks very much, Luke, for getting me to review these. They're really tasty, and I've not had them in years. But I certainly won't be leaving it that long before I have them again. So yes, so perfect. Oh, and there you go. There's the stamp. If you perhaps can't quite make it out, but it's a G, I think. Yeah, so there we go. So they all have those little stamps on. Yes, so you can tell they're authentic, I guess. Right, okay, well I hope you enjoyed that review, everyone. Just to look, yeah, they've all got similar stamps. I think some of them got more. Yeah. Okay, so now, yeah, so there's a seahorse one. It's got like, I thought it was another stamp, but it's the eye of the seahorse. I just couldn't quite tell. But the stamp is there in this case. Yeah, just on one side. There we go. I thought maybe it had the individual name of someone or something, but I thought that might be a bit too much for something. I'm sure they're mass produced, not individually made, but anyway. Alright, hope you enjoyed the review, everyone. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for Luke for recommending this, and hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you're not too disappointed I didn't give it 6 out of 5. But let me know what you think. Okay. And if you have any more recommendations, Luke or anyone else, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll definitely do my best to review them. Alright, thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. Bye for now. See ya.